Good day and welcome to the Isis Oracle card for the 20th of February, or whenever you find this timeless message. We pre-drawn an Isis card. Let's see what we've got from the Atlanta Fairchild deck. And yeah, we took a couple times here to draw. We kept drawing the same cards that we were seeing just the past few days. I didn't draw the blue lazulite, but I did draw the same card Adam drew on Sunday from the Medium channel. So there we go. All right, let's see what we've got. The Lunar Queen. She of the celestial crescent. There is a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles, rest, and replenishment as essential, balancing to our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. Isis's Lunar Queen understands the cycles of creative power and flow. Sometimes it can be hard to get to let go of a desire to force control and make things happen, to exert might and willpower to bring what you wish for into being by sheer determination, exertion, and force. Yet, the vast creative power, the divine feminine principle, is in honoring and flowing with cycles of activity and rest, of releasing force and surrendering into perfection of what is happening right now. Realizing that this actually brings us divine manifestation and creation and more effortlessly and gracefully, and a greater effect. The celestial crescent is the moon in her changing form. This oracle comes to you at a time when you are shifting from one phase in your spiritual and creative journey into a new phase. This is a time to pay deep attention to the message of your body and allow them to guide you. Do you need to balance your activity with more rest? Do you need to be more actively creating, but more from a more relaxed and allowing rather than demanding or forceful mental state? Or is it a time for you to spring into action once more? Has the time come to take a step forward? Pay attention to any other card that you draw with the Lunar Queen. You only draw one card to more fully understand which phase is most appropriate for you now. These cards will help to connect with you and your inner wisdom and guidance of your own body wisdom for the greatest timing and unfulfillment of your manifestation. Remember, sometimes more time in the oven prevents an undercooked meal. Sometimes we just need to wait a little longer. The quiet times are dark moon energies. The times when you will sense from your inner wisdom, your body wisdom, that you are in need of replenishing and percolation. There are other times when you feel the inner oven timer has rung, and it's time to get a delicious meal on the table. Your body will urge you to dance, to act, to communicate, to be bold, and take steps. These are full moon energies. Your body will help when you know where you are at and what you need. The flow between the dark moon and full moon and all phases in between is constant. In allowing that flow in even several times a day and an hour, you will maximize your creativity and allow your life to manifest. Creative projects after creative projects, should you so choose. You will feel great inner harmony, wellness, and connection. This oracle is a reminder that the feminine wisdom is not widely accepted in Western culture as yet. With its distorted view of what constitutes productive behavior, the Lunar Queen is quite a radical. When you need to really believe in your own wisdoms and give yourself great support and trust your own body wisdom in as you learn to operate in this more intuitive, flexible, responsible feminine way, the oracle tells you that the Lady Isis, in the spiritual guidance that cares for you completely, encourages and supports you in being strong and giving yourself absolute permission to rest when needed, to honor your creative cycles for greatest productivity and quality. If you have been wanting to create something or feel frustrated in your creative enterprise, the Lunar Queen Oracle also contains the message for you that something creative is within you wanting to emerge. It is stirring in your unconscious and soon will be reflected more clearly back to you, and you shall be able to act. But for now, have patience. There can be much inner work required before the relatively swift outer work of bringing the creative impulse into form even begins. Such is the natural creative flow at times. If you're already in the flow and want to know if this is the time to really let go and shine like the glorious full moon, the answer is yes. Trust and know that you are being guided by your own inner wisdom and support by she of the central or celestial crescent, the lunar queen, Lady of Isis. Healing with she of the celestial crescent. Rest quietly in a space where you will not be disturbed and close your eyes. Imagine that you can travel behind your eyes and find a vast black open endless space there. Deeper and deeper you travel within, following the movement of the breath and going further within your own vast awareness, away from the everyday world. In the darkness of your own inner vastness, there is a light, a soft light of a crescent moon. You sense the soft outlines of the glow, and it makes like an arc-like movement, glowing in sides from a slight crescent moon towards fullness, until its softly glowing disk of the full moon in the sky. Feel the joyful light of the full moon. You notice that the moon begins its next phase, decreasing slowly to a tinier slither in the sky once more, then apparently disappearing altogether as a dark moon, not visible at all. The process starts again. Observe the process, feeling it, seeing it, sensing it, and affirming it within your own being. Feel the peace that you sense within you as you realize the regularity of the moon phases. No force is required, they just happen. When you are ready, become aware of your forehead. Imagine that there is a crescent moon resting on your forehead for a moment, and then simply focus on your breathing, becoming aware of your body once more. When you are ready, just open your eyes. Incantation of the Lunar Queen. Pardon all the coughing there. I woke up with a phlegmy throat. You can say the incantation to begin the ritual above, or an independent practice to support you when you need the inner strength to give you permission to rest, to replenish, to be patient, to allow things to cook, to balance rest with activity and find your inner flow. The Lunar Queen, Lady of Isis, Goddess of Night, help me now to follow the neutral light of the shining moon in all her flow. I release force and fear. Help me let go. Guided by the crescent moon, now I am open to receive great boon. There we go. That's the Isis card for the 20th of February, or whenever this video is in front of you. I love you. Isis loves you. Kuan Yin loves you. White Buffalo Calf Woman loves you. She has no oracle cards that I've seen. Otherwise, I'd use a White Buffalo Calf deck as the third deck. All three ladies come as one package. If you get whoever comes in first, we'll bring the other two ladies. Always happens. And if you're doing a standard, just not some sort of funky wake up, spiritual wake up, they may show up unless you're like religious or something. Otherwise, if you're just sitting at home crying it out, looking to figure it out, Isis, Kuan Yin, and White Buffalo Calf Woman will show up. Kuan Yin came first, Isis came second for me, and then White Buffalo Calf Woman moved in, all in about a week. I had both Oracle decks for Isis and Kuan Yin within a week. So there we go. All right. May your day be as awesome as you are. Remember, every single thing you say, do, or don't do creates your universe. Stay awesome. Stay beautiful. I love you.